Hello, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv, and I want to do a quick look at the game called Flamebreak, which was sent to me by the devs, and to check it out. And I've been playing it for a little bit, and it's actually very, very, very good. And this game is what they're touting as a cross between Binding of Isaac and sort of a, I don't know. They say League of Legends and Dota, but it kind of gives me that vibe of just an arena, arena combat game with some RNG elements and roguelike elements built in, which to me is a really, really good mix. This is available on Steam for $9.99. What you can do in this game is you can create a player profile and essentially go in and do runs. If you've ever played Binding of Isaac or any kind of roguelikes, you just do runs and you try to do the best you can with what you're given. One of the very, very cool features of this game is that you can randomize your loadouts and randomize certain aspects of it. So looking at the control scheme, it supports mouse and keyboard. It also supports game pads if you want to use that. It's definitely kind of got like a twin stick feel to it. So if you have a controller, I recommend using that. However, I was able to play with keyboard and mouse just fine in this particular playthrough. You got several options for cursors, several options for FPS and locking FPS, vertical sync, and target FPS, volume controls, and the like. So there's a little bit of options in here, but for a game of this, I guess, look, if you can call it a look, you don't expect too many graphical options. But the fidelity and the art style is definitely something that I like and enjoy about the game. So it is, again, one of those games it looks really simple, but it can suck you in. And before you know it, you're continuing to play over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. You're doing things over and over and over again. And once you get a hang of these classes, you'll probably learn how to randomize them a little bit better. And to get the weapons that you want, get the abilities that you want, and get all the things that can make the character go as far as you can. There are several different aspects. You can click the reroll on the left and click the seed button to change the seed in order to change it to whatever you want. And I put in like ASDFD. It required like a 5-character code at one point. But in essence, it just adds another randomization feature to it. If you're a streamer on Twitch or on YouTube Gaming or any other streaming site out there, this would be a good game to stream and actually, have your chat come up with a sort of a seed to play and challenge them and things like that, just to make the game a little bit more fun. So if you look at the gameplay style, just from the tutorial video you're looking at right now, it's got a twin stick feel. You click to move, or you actually use WASD, to move in directions, and you use your mouse cursor to determine which direction you want your character to face to do his abilities. If you've ever played any twin stick shooter, that's definitely something you want to do. It allows you to rearrange your abilities, which is really nice. So if you want to put certain things on space, right click, left click, you can do that as well. This particular Minotaur had a charge ability and a flamethrower ability, or a flame ability. And that's what I chose to rearrange there. Now it's got like a kind of a top-down world view where you can choose which area to go to. And in this world, you fight various randomized mobs and traps and obstacles. And then once you're finished, you either get you get a little goodie or not. It's all randomized. So again, a roguelike type of thing, where you're going through different types of randomized environments and challenging them with what you've gotten. I think what differentiates this from other roguelikes I've played is that you have the option of randomizing not only your race character, or whether you're an elf or minotaur, but also your weapons and also your abilities. You have the options of just right out of the box randomizing all of that stuff. So you're given a different start each time. So that kind of adds a little bit more difficulty, but more importantly, it adds a lot more replayability. I think that's what makes roguelikes so attractive to a lot of people. So in this case, I'm kind of learning the game. I'm looking around, and this is kind of a throwback and kind of a homage, I guess you can call it, to Dota. They got an item called the Dust of Appearance. I also noticed later on there was an item called Cheese, which gave you health. So I was like, yeah. And this little town here, this guy, is where you can buy items. And I noticed my health was low, so I went ahead and I think this is where no, actually it's not where bought health. I think I used the health at some point. But you can buy stuff like health because your health doesn't, quote unquote, regenerate. Because this is a roguelite. It'd be too nice, right? Roguelikes have a reputation of being very, very harsh, and you have to take what you've got and make it work. That's why a lot of players like it. That's what makes it so compelling, is that you're given sometimes seemingly impossible odds, and you have to overcome them somehow. So the open top-down view of the world, you progress towards the boss, which in essence will unlock more levels and so on and so forth, thereby progressing through the game. Very simple premise, again, very simple art style, very simple controls, but it is deceptively, infinitely replayable. You can definitely kill a lot of time on that. That's where I use the healing potion. So here's the first boss battle, Rakador, whatever his name is. And I actually thought the boss was me there, so I ran the other way because he's a Minotaur. But I was like, okay. I first got in this fight, I was like, man, why did I get so big? But yeah, this Minotaur fight was my first boss fight. He's got, like you see, he's got a chain, he's got AoE circles of death, and he's got a spin the wind move. Now, I imagine, like I haven't faced him again, but imagine he's probably going to have different moves the next time I see him. Nice and crispy. Ha 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 ha. I got really low on health on here, but it's a roguelike, man. You got to work with what you got. And I beat him. GG, Mr. Minotaur. GG. Old Forest is now clear. Some games you can talk through and let people know how they are, but I think this game's gameplay can speak volumes. So I'm just going to shut up a bit and let you guys watch some gameplay. So I got wrecked pretty good there, but you get the idea. It's a roguelike. You got to get used to dying. So that looked like compelling gameplay. Again, this game is available on Steam. You can check it out. It's going to be available on March 15th for $10. As you can see here, they got leaderboards for daily missions, daily hard missions, and even a nightmare mode for the not faint of heart. And again, for the randomization enthusiasts out there who want to, come up with their own sort of, I don't know, your own seeds, if you want to just dictate, what's here, you have the opportunity to put your own seed in there, and you can go with that run. But when you do click re-roll, the seed goes away, and you have to do that all over again.
The warring lords have warped the lands.
So this is Bwana from Bwana.tv. I wanted to show you all this game, Flamebreak. Arrived in my inbox. It looked like the type of game I would like, and I think it would be the type of game that you guys would like as well. Highly, highly recommended. Very cheap. You can kill hours on this, and I really think if you can get 2 to 3 hours of fun out of this, that would be $10 well spent. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day.